Meanwhile, in Ukraine, just hours before the call got underway, Ukrainian officials charged Russia was continuing to escalate the crisis by sending forces. Ukrainian officials said Russia has sent tanks and snipers to war-torn eastern Ukraine to provoke return fire, in which Ukrainian soldiers are patrolling in snow at Karaterinivka village in Luhansk region. Meanwhile, in Kiev, Ukraine's Defense Ministry alleged that Russia is holding training camps under the leadership of regular servicemen of the Russian armed forces. But the Kremlin has not commented on the allegations. Since 2014, Russia and Ukraine have been locked in a bitter tug-of-war, and the fighting between Ukraine forces and Russia-backed rebels has killed more than 14,000 people.
Well, Malaysia's appeals court has upheld the conviction of ex-Prime Minister Najib Razak linked to the massive looting of the One Malaysia Development Berhad State Investment Fund that brought down his government in 2018. Now, earlier, Najib was sentenced to 12 years in jail after a high court ruled in July 2020 that he was guilty of abuse of power, criminal breach of trust, and money laundering for illegally receiving 42 million ringgit or approximately $9.9 million from the SRC International, a former unit of One Malaysia Development Berhad. The appeal court's ruling was delivered through a Zoom hearing after a defense lawyer was suspected to have contacted with COVID-19. Appeals Court Judge Abdul Karim Abdul Jalil said the judges dismissed the appeal and affirmed the conviction by the High Court on all 7 charges. However, Najib Razak can still appeal to the federal court, the country's top court. Najib Razak, in a Zoom press conference after the verdict, said that he felt disappointed by the verdict. Najib faces a total of 42 charges in 5 separate trials, some of which are still ongoing. His wife is also on trial for graft.
I'd like to say that I'm very disappointed in the judgment delivered by the Court of Appeal this morning. I have asked my lawyers to file an immediate appeal to the federal court. The central issue with respect to the SRC case revolves around the 42 million that was transferred to my personal account. I would like to reiterate and to say once again that I didn't know, nor did I ask for it, neither did I direct anyone for the 42 million to be transferred to my account. As a Muslim, I have sworn in the name of Allah that I didn't know, nor did I ask for it, nor did I direct anyone for that amount to be transferred.